Hi, it's Matt Samet, founder of Fortress Financial, here to talk to you about an exciting topic today. P&Ls. They're not very exciting. And you're probably saying, I don't know what P&L is, or some of you are saying, yeah, I know P&Ls. Profit and loss. So your P&L are basically your earnings, income statements, telling you not a snapshot of how a company's doing. So as an investor, do you really have to know these things? Do you have to be intimate with their financials? And the other one that is, to me, even more important in today's world is their leverage. How much debt does the company have? Because if we move into a difficult period, over-leveraged companies with way too much debt, and there's ratios we track, we think we'll get in big trouble. So that's just as important because that impacts cash flow. You got to keep making your debt payments. Whereas if you have a little debt, that saves a huge amount and you can really get lean and mean through a tough cycle. But the P&L is your profit and loss. You can't look at a P&L in isolation. Yeah, you definitely want to look at it, but you want to look at it on a trending basis. We use a number of firms. There's brilliant. Today's world it's brilliant from a technology perspective because I can utilize some of the best firms worldwide who I probably use, like so many, one of them purely on looking at the financials of companies. And they will find the best value companies from a balance sheet and income statement perspective. I will give parameters of what I'm looking for and I will actually dig through, but they will set up the system. So it's fantastic. And what's important, yes, you want profitability. Historically, we go back to the 1990s. With technology companies, profits meant nothing. You just had to have .com next to your name or say, I'm a great technology company with vision and know where we're going. And companies just soared. It made no sense. And I remember back then I was shaking my head saying, this is definitely one of those things that's going to blow up in our faces. And it did. Right now, the high levels of debt is going to blow up in companies' faces. And that's what we're watching. That's our bigger concern today. So we're looking for companies that are well managed, control debt, preferably are profitable, and have been on a longer term basis, pay dividends, haven't canceled their dividends off and on throughout the years. We love companies that have been committed to paying dividends even through rough patches because it tells me they're confident in their business model to be able to survive. So these are all the types of factors when you own companies, especially in difficult periods. You want to own them. When the cycle's going up, when the cycle's going down, you don't want to be in much today because it all goes down together. There's a correlation between all stocks when things collapse in secular bears, and that means they all go down at the same time. During secular bulls, you can have certain sectors outperform than others. Some will actually go up as others go down. A little easier in some ways to manage if you know what you're doing. In the bears, though, you got to be careful that everything can go down. Don't let people fool you and say, oh, we'll just do this rotation over to this and you're going to make money. I'm telling you, they want to keep you in the game because they want to make money. So we help customers ensure that they know when you should be in the game, when you should be out, what type of companies don't, what type of indexes and sectors to be in. And it makes a huge difference today. So yeah, if you get P&Ls and you want to spend hours upon hours digging through them, you can. I wouldn't suggest it. I would suggest if any of you are interested, send us an email. I'll even tell you some of the firms I use to do it for me because they do all the legwork. Their systems have all the data in there and they can spit out exactly what I want from the parameters I set. Thanks very much. We'll get back to you soon. Take care.